Hello and welcome to Keller Williams Unplugged. I'm your host, Lou Chaton. Let's take a look at what Keller Williams can do for you. On today's show, Melinda Watson will explain the importance of professional photos for your listing. Staging and decluttering plays a big part. Are you big on social media? The Jeter Group is, and they will show you how they use it daily and why. Every seller has that one opportunity to shine when their listing goes live. Amy Brock will give you some tips for first impressions of seller showings. Technology, Keller Williams uses it daily and what a tool it is for their clients. Charlotte Pierce will give you some insight of the KW app. Are you thinking of purchasing a foreclosure? Is it a smart move? Leslie Heath has some valuable information before taking that step. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Keller Williams Experience Realty will guide you through the whole process step by step. Don't go away. Keller Williams Unplugged starts now.
Hello, my name is Melinda Watson. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Keller Williams Unplugged. In this segment of today's show, we want to talk a few minutes about why listing photos matter. Why is it so important to make sure you hire a realtor who understands the importance of high-quality photography of your home? Well, first and foremost is this. Statistics show that you have 7 seconds to make a first impression, and typically your home's first impression when it's on the market is online. We've all seen exterior photos that are dark, or even the ones that were taken in the rain. I'm sure you've seen interior pictures that are not only dark, but have paperwork and coffee cups sitting on the table, dirty dishes in the sink, even pets and people showing up in the picture. We want to make sure those few seconds of making your home's first impression memorable in a good way, not in the way I just described. What does it take to make good listing photos? There are actually several things to consider. So in my view, it's important to think ahead. Why? Because timing and lighting are everything. For example, let's look at the weather forecast and plan the pictures to be taken on a nice day. As I mentioned earlier, another key element of photography when planning to put your home's best foot forward is lighting. That's true for both exterior and interior shots. Let's also discuss the camera for a moment. Even though phones take fairly decent pictures now, I'm a firm believer that listing photos from a good quality camera with a wide-angle lens do a much better job of showcasing your home. Of course, I'm not talking about a lens that's wide enough to create a fishbowl effect. However, using an appropriate level on the wide-angle lens usually allows the photographer to showcase the entire room, not just a portion, thereby creating a better story of the room size. There are several other things that go into good photography, such as taking advantage of the best camera height and angles. Another huge factor is staging. Talking about thinking ahead, I believe it's important to go room by room, to look at the space with buyer's eyes, and determine what needs to be removed or moved to maximize the space and its beauty. There are some simple staging techniques that we can use. In a nutshell, what we're doing is creating your home story. The better we tell the story, the better impression your home makes. Thank you again for joining us today. Stay tuned for more Keller Williams Unplugged.
Thanks, Melinda. Great information. This is Reese Johnson with the Jeter Group, Keller Williams Land. I'm here to talk with you guys about social media today. That is one of the most important things in the future for real estate, period. So many folks are seeing homes, land, anything you can imagine on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, you name it, we've got them all. So that is an important part of our business and what we want to do in the future. It's how we are reaching tons and tons of folks, more than many folks on average can reach any other way, and so that is how we intend to do our business in the future and really put an importance on that. And so you'll see plenty from us as we pump those out daily, send folks to see it, and every time something new pops up, we're always getting views, we're always getting folks checking it out. So it's very important in today's market for an agent to be technologically savvy and keep up with these sort of things. We're talking about, on my personal pages, 5 to 7 million views a year. I got my first listing from Instagram this year, so lots of people are seeing it on various platforms, especially buyers. And so that's extremely important in today's real estate world to be up to date, be able to do these things. And the numbers that you can see here are really, they're growing exponentially. And so it's going to be extremely important in the future to have an agent that can do those things. All right, so that's a little bit on my take on social media. Samantha, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Reese, for that information. Like he said, we use technology in our everyday lives, especially with social media, whether we're looking for a buyer or looking for prospective sellers that might want to list their home with us. We use an abundance of resources as far as social media. We're going to use Facebook, Instagram. Some of us have Twitter accounts as well, and YouTube and other platforms. We all have our personal business pages where you'll find listings as well as other information, whether you're a buyer, maybe you need some information on home improvement or other local vendors. We also post within the different for sale pages on Facebook. That's my take on social media. Now here's Crystal Jeter.
So social media is very important to the Jeter Group. We use this every day, whether we're on one particular social media site or another. When I got into the business over 11 years ago, Facebook had just really hit the ground running and was up and coming. I maybe had like 15 friends, and I posted little one-line, basically they were tweets on Facebook, but I posted these little one-liners, and I never had a sentence. It just said, "What are you thinking?" And then I would answer the question. As far as Facebook and all the social media sites, they've evolved tremendously. Now you can post tons of photos. You can post links to your Facebook pages on other sites. You can post links to your listings and YouTubes and all of those things. It's really all about the networking and finding a buyer for that listing. That's what we do at the Jeter Group. It's helped to propel us into one of the top premier agents in Western Kentucky. At the Jeter Group of Keller Williams Experience Realty, we specialize in providing an exceptional real estate experience, focusing on our clients' needs and wants. Our team offers a variety of services, including residential, land, commercial, and property management. So whether you are buying your first home, selling a farm, or investing in commercial or rental property, you can trust that one of our professional team members will be there right beside you to guide you through the process. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, let the Jeter Group help you seal the deal.
Melinda made sure that we had a home that suited our needs. She talked to us a lot about, what's a home with teenagers going to need to look like, and made sure to pay attention to our future as well as just our current needs.
Melinda, that we saw, it was going to be easy because she took care of everything.
She answered questions before we thought of them. She told us exactly what steps we were going to take. Okay, now this is when we do this is when we do that.
Melinda would say, send the form, sign here, that's all I had to do.
The cool thing about her too is she takes care of business. No question, she is our realtor now.
I'm Ricky Greenwell, a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent right here in Paducah, Kentucky. The TV and radio was full of save you money, discount insurance ads. Make no mistake, we're competitively priced, but we are selling insurance and personal service. If you call my office at midnight, you'll get my cell phone, not someone you can't understand or who really can't help you. We are Kentucky Farm Bureau, our family helping yours. We are big on commitment.
Are you in need of an HVAC system? Does your current HVAC system need to be serviced? If you answered yes, then it's time to call Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing. You can be assured that we will get the job done in a timely manner. We also offer maintenance agreements. Make the right decision today and get connected with Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
That's right, we do plumbing too. Are your drain lines clogged? Are you in new construction? Adding on to your existing home? Water heater just quit? Call Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing today. We also offer 24/7 service.
A home inspection is a very important part of the home buying process. At Liberty Inspections, we thoroughly inspect the entire house, paying special attention to critical areas such as the attic and under the home. We are so confident in our inspections, we offer a buyback guarantee. If we miss anything during the inspection, we will buy the home back. At Liberty Inspections, we use the latest inspection tools, including drones, thermal cameras, digital photography, and reports delivered the same day. Call Liberty Inspections today and feel comfortable with your new home.
Little Tractor and Equipment Company. You've heard it from us. Now, hear directly from our customer.
What I enjoy about my Coyote tractor, I can take my Coyote tractor anywhere I need to take it. The tractor is a really good size for the horsepower. It's easy to haul. It's dependable. My experience with the Little Tractor and Equipment Company was as good as you could get. For the size of the tractor, the horsepower, you can't beat it.
Little Tractor and Equipment Company, North America's #1 Coyote dealer, with locations in Metropolis and Harrisburg.
Welcome back to Keller Williams Unplugged. I'm Amy Brock. It is said that when a buyer walks into a home, within 15 to 20 seconds, they've made the decision whether this is the right home for them. So you only have one shot to make a first impression. Today our topic is of the utmost importance. It's first impressions, seller showings. And I'm going to go through 6 points that I think are very necessary for you as you stage your home for future showings when you're getting ready to list it. So the first thing I want to talk about is eliminating the excess. We all have excess in our homes, unfortunately, because we live there. Go into every room and just look at what jumps out at you and get rid of it. I often tell my sellers to, if they don't have room in their house for storage, to get a storage unit, especially if you have a smaller home and you're getting ready to upsize. Get a storage unit and just put the stuff in there that you know you're going to move to your next home, because you've got to eliminate the clutter. More is best, or I guess less is more, is what we say in this business. The next thing I want to talk to you about is depersonalizing your home. Just get rid and pre-pack personal items. Pictures, we love them, but sometimes the women especially get hung up on the pictures, and we don't want them to do that. We want them to focus on the home, not who owns the home. So get rid of the personal items, and again, put them in a closet somewhere where they're just out of place so nobody can really focus on that. Clear off the counter space, especially in your kitchens and bathrooms. That's where the countertops are. And the things that you may use on a daily basis and think you need really need to be out of sight. Makeup, hair dryers, shaving kits, things like that. So just tuck them away in a place you can get to them easily, but keep your counter spaces free and clear of clutter. The next thing I want to talk to you about is cleaning inside and out. When somebody pulls up to look at your home, the first thing they're going to look at is the outside. Is it neat? Is it tidy? Does it have curb appeal? The next topic would be dive in to the trim and the details. So look up, look down, wipe off, and put a fresh coat of paint on. If there's trim that is damaged, replace that trim or repair that trim before you actually paint it. That's of the utmost importance. The last item I want to talk to you about is to be brutally honest with yourself. And this is hard to do because we all have house blindness, I call it. We think things are spit spot that maybe aren't. And we think that maybe the color that we painted a room looks great when in fact it's what most of the public doesn't want. And so be brutally honest and let your realtor be honest with you. Pull in some other opinions besides your realtors and your own. That's just a little input about first impressions, seller showings. I hope it was helpful. Stay tuned for more Keller Williams Unplugged.
As a listing specialist in Western Kentucky, Amy Brock's hard work and dedication are evident when you hire Amy to sell your home. You can expect her to draw floor plans of your home by hand and see them turned into a master marketing piece. Your home will have its own professional featured listing booklet, another tool Amy uses to capture buyers. Her aggressive marketing strategy? Well, it's aggressive. Call Amy Brock to schedule your listing consultation.
I'm Amy Brock, and I am aggressive. Call me today.
When selling or buying a home, Rob Pruitt of TRC Inspections is your #1 choice for a home inspection. Rob Pruitt is not only a licensed Kentucky inspector, he is a licensed termite inspector as well. You'll definitely be a satisfied customer when you call TRC Inspections. Rob Pruitt is known for having a construction background and over 25 years of inspection experience. When you hire TRC Inspections, know that they are thorough and quick on their reports. When experience counts, Rob Pruitt with TRC Inspections is the right choice.
Data Records Management Services feed your passion for family, friends, and any other that tears at your heart for more time. We take a paper-intensive industry and convert it digitally. From large map digitizing to volumes of confidential information, should you desire to store them in a climate-controlled 24-hour secure warehouse or permanently archive them, Let the professional staff at DRMS show you how.
I'm usually on the road, maybe Thursday through Sunday. Well, my dad had a piece of property here that we needed to sell. So the first one I called was Chris Colson. The level of professionalism that Chris and his team have is just next to none. Because it was, I kept going to it, Chris, what do I need to do? It's okay, I got it. You don't have to worry about it, and you know, without a doubt it's taken care of. When it was come time for me to sign the papers, I signed the papers and he hands me a check. Sold.
3 main things we guarantee at Bluegrass Garage Door: customer service, quality, and trust. Call Bluegrass Garage Door today for a repair or replacement on a new or existing home. Our team at Bluegrass Garage Door is upfront and honest with you from cost to completion and have been for over 20 years. Be assured that you are top priority when it comes to Bluegrass Garage Door. We strive to please every customer, and we will work hard to keep it that way. Bluegrass Garage Door. We do garage doors right.
Hello and welcome back to Keller Williams Unplugged. I'm Charlotte Pierce with Keller Williams Experience Realty in Western Kentucky, and I'm here today with Dora Shepard, our principal broker, and we're going to be going over KW technology and the convenience. Now you can buy a home, search a home at your fingertips. Dora, tell them a little bit how convenient it is to use our Keller Williams app.
It's very convenient. Any of our agents can email you the app, text you the app. So then when you're out driving around looking for a home and you pull up in front of a house and you want to know some more information, all you have to do, it comes right up on your app. You don't even have to search. It pulls up any nearby homes in the area, wherever you are, or you can actually search for a particular home if you're interested and know the address. When you're in front of a house, it will tell you the square footage, how many bedrooms, how many baths, the price, anything you need to know about the home. And also with the convenience of you, if you're working with that agent, all you have to do is push a button and you'll call them, email them, or text them, and they'll be able to see which home you're looking at and set up an appointment for you to show the home.
Okay, and I'm noticing now as I'm pulling up this app that mine is set where it's homes in the area. So as I'm scrolling through here, it shows there's certain homes in this local area, and then if I see a home that I like, I can scroll down and look, and it would actually get me the directions.
Yes.
If I find some homes that I like, it shows that I can share that. So if I'm looking and I see something I like, I can send it to a partner or a friend or a family member to say, hey, look at this house that I found. And then you can save particular homes, your favorites. That way, if you're at work and you have a few minutes, you're like, I want to take on my lunch break and look at some homes, and then later on you can send that to the agent. They can get you more information. Is that correct?
Exactly.
So if they're showing that there's 600 homes that are on the market, and you know there's certain parameters, that kind of dwindles it down and gets you into the homes that you want to look in. You know, because a lot of times when people are looking, they have a limited time on when they need to be in a home. If they're moving or if they've sold their other home, they need the convenience of a fingertips. They might have 3 or 4 days to find a home, and with this technology, they can find a home quickly.
Absolutely.
Okay, now Dora's going to explain to you how you can get this technology and download the Keller Williams app.
Just contact any Keller Williams agent and we can share this app with you. And when you're out driving around and you see a house that you want to look at, you can just send a screenshot and text it right to us, or call us from the app, or text us from the app, and we'll be able to set you up a showing and get you inside that house quickly.
And that's all today from Dora Shepard, our principal broker at Keller Williams Experience Realty in Western Kentucky, and Charlotte Pierce. Stay tuned for more Keller Williams Unplugged.
Are you thinking about selling a home on your own? Charlotte, what should they do?
Grab a pen and paper, find out your payoff, price your home, clean up and make repairs, stage your home, take professional photos, upload photos, put your home on the market, market your home, schedule showings, schedule open houses, negotiate offers, write a contract, hire an attorney or title company to complete closing.
Can you remember all that? Me either. Just call Charlotte Pierce with Keller Williams Experience Realty and let her list your home. I certainly would.
I'm Ricky Greenwell, a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent right here in Paducah, Kentucky. The TV and radio is full of save you money discount insurance ads. Make no mistake, we're competitively priced, but we are selling insurance and personal service. If you call my office at midnight, you'll get my cell phone, not someone you can't understand or who really can't help you. We are Kentucky Farm Bureau, our family helping yours. We are big on commitment.
Are you in need of an HVAC system? Does your current HVAC system need to be serviced? If you answered yes, then it's time to call Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing. You can be assured that we will get the job done in a timely manner. We also offer maintenance agreements. Make the right decision today and get connected with Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
That's right, we do plumbing too. Are your drain lines clogged? Are you in new construction? Adding on to your existing home? Water heater just quit? Call Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing today. We also offer 24/7 service.
A home inspection is a very important part of the home buying process. At Liberty Inspections, we thoroughly inspect the entire house, paying special attention to critical areas such as the attic and under the home. We are so confident in our inspections, we offer a buyback guarantee. If we miss anything during the inspection, we will buy the home back. At Liberty Inspections, we use the latest inspection tools, including drones, thermal cameras, digital photography, and reports delivered the same day. Call Liberty Inspections today and feel comfortable with your new home.
Little Tractor and Equipment Company. You've heard it from us. Now, hear directly from our customer.
What I enjoy about my Coyote tractor, I can take my Coyote tractor anywhere I need to take it. The tractor is a really good size for the horsepower. It's easy to haul. It's dependable. My experience with the Little Tractor and Equipment Company was as good as you could get. For the size of the tractor, the horsepower, you can't beat it.
Little Tractor and Equipment Company. North America's #1 Coyote dealer with locations in Metropolis and Harrisburg.
Welcome back to Keller Williams Experience Realty. I'm Leslie Heath, and I would like to share one more topic with you today. Have you thought about foreclosures, maybe as your first home, maybe as an investment piece of property? The first thing that everybody looks at is the price. It's like this foreclosure is cheap, it's inexpensive, it's 3 bedrooms, it's 2 baths. So the price is probably the last thing that you want to look at when you're considering a foreclosure. Always keep in mind that when a house goes into foreclosure, it has already sat empty, sometimes up to 2 years. So we don't know whether the electricity's been on, we don't know whether the water's been on, we don't know if pipes have frozen, we don't know if there's termites, we don't know any of that information about that piece of property because no one's lived in it for so long. So the price is the least factor that you want to consider when you're thinking about a foreclosure. The second thing that you want to think about is condition. When you pull up to that property and we look at it and you say, this is good, the house looks great on the outside, that's always a positive because if the house has been manicured or taken care of on the outside, then possibly the owner has taken care of it on the inside. So condition is good. If you pull up to the house and the condition looks real weathered, the grass has grown up, nobody's mowed the yard, you could now bale hay if you wanted to in the front yard. Those are things to tell you that probably nobody has been inside that home for several years. So that's the second thing that you want to always remember. The third point that I would like to remind you about is funds to purchase a foreclosure. Sometimes we think that the bank will give us the $25,000 for the property and we're going to need $20,000 to fix it up. So the bank is going to automatically give me $45,000 or $1,000. That's usually not the case. Foreclosures are very hard to purchase when you're doing financing. So if you're in the category of being able to pay cash for a foreclosure, you're a better candidate to purchase that because your lines of communication with the banks are a little more open because they know it's cash and they know it doesn't depend on financing. Most of the time, a foreclosure will not pass a financing underwriting at all because there's nothing that you can check until you find out the condition of the house on the inside. The biggest thing that people forget is, well, I know the pipes are frozen, I know the electricity hasn't been on, but I just want them to turn the water on and turn the electricity on so that I can do my inspections. I would say probably 90 to 95% of foreclosures that are on the market are bank owned, and they're not gonna go and turn those utilities on for you to inspect it. They're not gonna tell you you can't, but they're not gonna pay that fee to do that for you. And I've enjoyed talking to you today, so if you have any questions, please give us a call at Keller Williams Experience Realty.
When you're ready to make a move and you want peace of mind through the process, Leslie Heath, Western Kentucky's luxury realtor, is your choice. Leslie values time with her family, and she wants you to do the same. Call Leslie Heath with Keller Williams Experience Realty and let her work for you. Leslie Heath, Western Kentucky's luxury realtor, is your choice.
When selling or buying a home, Rob Pruitt of TRC Inspections is your #1 choice for a home inspection. Rob Pruitt is not only a licensed Kentucky inspector, he is a licensed termite inspector as well. You'll definitely be a satisfied customer when you call TRC Inspections. Rob Pruitt is known for having a construction background and over 25 years of inspection experience. When you hire TRC Inspections, know that they are thorough and quick on their reports. When experience counts, Rob Pruitt with TRC Inspections is the right choice.
Data Records Management Services feed your passion for family, friends, and any other that tears at your heart for more time. We take a paper-intensive industry and convert it digitally. From large map digitizing to volumes of confidential information, should you desire to store them in a climate-controlled 24-hour secure warehouse or permanently archive them, let the professional staff at DRMS show you how.
I'm usually on the road, maybe Thursday through Sunday. Well, my dad had a piece of property here that we needed to sell. So the first one I called was Chris Colson. The level of professionalism that Chris and his team have is just next to none. Because it was, I kept going to it, Chris, what do I need to do? It's okay, I got it. You don't have to worry about it, and you know, without a doubt it's taken care of. When it was come time for me to sign the papers, I signed the papers and he hands me a check. Sold.
3 main things we guarantee at Bluegrass Garage Door: customer service, quality, and trust. Call Bluegrass Garage Door today for a repair or replacement on a new or existing home. Our team at Bluegrass Garage Door is upfront and honest with you from cost to completion and have been for over 20 years. Be assured that you are top priority when it comes to Bluegrass Garage Door. We strive to please every customer, and we will work hard to keep it that way. Bluegrass Garage Door. We do garage doors right.
Well, that's it for this episode of Keller Williams Unplugged. Be sure to join us next week. Remember, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, be sure to give Keller Williams Experience Realty a call. We're glad you joined us today for Keller Williams Unplugged. We'll see you next week.